Welcome to Acrylic Arts Academy. Today we're creating a peaceful moonlit landscape featuring soft clouds, distant mountains, a winding stream, and colorful wildflowers glowing beneath the night sky. Nighttime landscapes are a wonderful reminder that beautiful paintings don't always require lots of tiny details. Instead, they often come from understanding where to place the light. Take a few moments to gather your painting supplies and get comfortable. Whenever you're ready, let's begin. We'll start by applying lamp black, pink, and titanium white directly onto the canvas. Using a slightly damp flat brush, begin blending the colors together with smooth horizontal strokes. Work with the lighter colors first, allowing the black to blend in last. That simple habit helps preserve the soft glow in the sky without muddying the lighter colors. Continue blending until you have a smooth transition from the darker upper sky into the softer pink tones below. Don't worry if every area isn't perfectly smooth. Small variations in the background often help skies feel even more natural. Now let's begin adding our clouds. Using a dry filbert brush loaded with pink paint, gently build a mixture of large and small cloud shapes across the sky. Use light circular strokes while allowing the upper edges to remain slightly thicker. Blend the lower portions softly into the background so the clouds appear to settle naturally into the evening sky. Notice how we're suggesting soft forms rather than painting every little detail. That gentle approach creates a much more peaceful result. If you're enjoying today's lesson so far and would like even more beginner-friendly landscape projects to practice, we'd love to invite you to join our free landscape painting challenge. You can learn more anytime at acrylicartsacademy.com/free courses. Now let's continue building our night sky. Using a liner brush loaded with cerulean blue, begin adding tiny stars throughout the sky. Vary both the size and spacing of the stars. A few small clusters combined with larger open spaces usually feel much more natural than perfectly even placement. Next, we'll paint our moon. Using yellow ochre, create the basic shape of a half moon. Add titanium white around the edge and gently blend the colors together while leaving part of the lower curve slightly sharper. A tiny touch of lamp black creates subtle shadow and helps the moon feel softly rounded. Already, the light begins to become the focal point of the painting. Now we'll begin building our landscape. Using thin black paint, paint the basic mountain range across the middle of the canvas. Keep these shapes simple. At this stage, we're only creating the foundation that the remaining layers will build upon. Use sweeping, side-to-side motions to continue blending the colors on the bottom half of the canvas. Next, we'll begin adding texture. Using cobalt blue, gray, and purple, apply short, uneven strokes across the mountain surfaces. Allow some areas to lean slightly more blue, while others become a little softer with purple and gray. These small shifts in color create the appearance of rocky surfaces without requiring complicated techniques. One of the things that makes landscapes feel believable is depth. Instead of painting every mountain with the same amount of detail, we gradually change our colors, contrast, and texture as elements move farther into the distance. If creating depth has ever felt confusing, that's exactly why we created our free Landscape Depth Challenge. It's a simple introduction to concepts like layering, atmospheric perspective, and creating distance in your paintings. You can join us anytime at acrylicartsacademy.com/free courses. Now let's continue with our stream. Using phthalo blue, paint a winding stream beginning near the mountains and gradually narrowing as it flows toward the foreground. That gradual change in width naturally helps create perspective. Using a fine liner brush, add a few thin cracks and ridges throughout the mountains. Keep them varied and irregular. A handful of carefully placed lines usually creates a much more convincing result than covering the mountains with too many details. Using a fine liner brush, add a few thin cracks and ridges throughout the mountains. Next, we'll begin creating the colorful flowers. Take a small piece of crumpled tissue paper and lightly stamp pink and purple paint along both sides of the stream. Add touches of white and turquoise in a few areas to create variation and brightness. Using a round brush, paint clusters of long, narrow leaves with upward flicking strokes. Reserve the brightest turquoise for the plants closest to the viewer. That additional contrast naturally helps establish foreground depth. Now add a few tall stems along with several smaller clustered stems for variety. Finish the flowers by painting tiny heart-shaped blossoms with yellow ochre. These small details help draw the eye gently through the foreground. Sometimes the smallest finishing touches help bring an entire painting together. Next, we'll add reflections across the stream. Using titanium white, paint a few short horizontal strokes across the surface of the water. Blend a small amount of white near the mountains to suggest soft moonlight reflecting across the stream. Keep these highlights subtle. Small reflections often feel much more natural than overly bright ones. If you've enjoyed painting this landscape and you're ready to continue building your skills, our beginner landscape painting course expands on everything we've practiced today. Inside, you'll learn how to paint skies, trees, mountains, atmosphere, depth, lighting, and complete landscape projects designed specifically for beginners. If you'd like to continue painting with us after today's lesson, you'll find all the details below this video. Now let's finish by adding one final soft glow around the moon. Using a very small amount of cerulean blue, gently blend around the moon with light circular motions. Keep the effect soft and subtle. Sometimes the smallest finishing touches help bring an entire painting together. And there we have it, a peaceful moonlit landscape created one simple step at a time. We hope today's lesson showed you that beautiful landscapes don't always require complicated techniques or countless tiny details. Often, the most peaceful paintings simply come from placing the light thoughtfully and allowing the darker areas to support it. Thank you so much for painting with us today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss next week's beginner-friendly acrylic painting lesson. We also want to say a heartfelt thank you to our Acrylic Arts Academy supporter members. Your support helps us keep these tutorials free and accessible for everyone. And if you're ready to continue learning with us beyond today's tutorial, you're always welcome to explore our free challenges and our full Paint Your Own Happiness program at acrylicartsacademy.com/free courses. Thank you so much for painting with us. We can't wait to see what you create next.